Hey, everybody, it's Doug Green, and I'm the publisher of Technology Reseller News. And I'm very pleased to have with me today Dean Manzoori of UniVoIP. Dean, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, Doug. Pleasure is all mine.
Well, this is a special podcast for the Cloud Communications Alliance and for TR Publications. It's also technically our very first podcast for Channel Partner Conference. We are recording this on Friday just before, but we do have special announcement this morning, which we'll be putting up on our website, and concurrently it'll be up on the UniVoIP website. You can talk to Dean all week about this here at Channel Partners. So, Dean, we're going to get into the news in just a second, but real quick, what is UniVoIP?
So UniVoIP is a cloud communications provider with a voice-optimized platform built specifically for Microsoft Teams. So what that means is that we have the tools and the expertise to deliver Microsoft Teams phone system to enterprises without friction and with guaranteed desired outcome.
So you guys really do focus that Teams is, you guys, I noticed on your website, you're all about Teams.
We decided several years ago to pivot. We understood that Microsoft entering the UCaaS space, that they were going to be a dominant player in this space. And so we decided to join. And we decided to provide voice as a feature to Microsoft phone system and Microsoft Teams, of course. And so all the indications and all the results are telling us that we made the right choice. Today, Microsoft Teams phone system, or Microsoft UCaaS, leads the Magic Quadrant, the Gartner Magic Quadrant for the past 7 years straight. We continue to grow. Our Teams voice business grew by over 40% last year, and we continue to grow at the same pace this year, and maybe even better than that. So I feel like we've made the right choice. If an organization has standardized on Microsoft Teams for collaboration, for messaging, team collaboration, meetings, there is no good reason to use a third-party phone system. A native first approach is replacing that layered UC scenario where you have your own legacy PBX and you try to integrate it back into Microsoft Teams, whereas we believe that that native addition of voice to Microsoft Teams, the phone system to Microsoft Teams, just adds so much value, in terms of user productivity, in terms of reduced IT overhead, and increased security posture, because now everything is managed through one source of truth, and that being Intra ID with Microsoft. And also, why pay for the overlap when Microsoft already offers a phone system?
Right.
And of course, consolidation is within reach today. We make it easy. We provide this assurance that the migration is going to be seamless and successful. That's what we do. We are not only an operator, certified operator for the Operator Connect program with Microsoft, but we're also a solutions partner with advanced phone specialization. So it really puts us in a place to make sure that enterprises are taking advantage of our best practice experience and are able to get the most out of the solution.
And we have breaking news to share with everyone here on the first morning of Channel Partners, Monday. So here it is. You've come up with a contact center for Microsoft Teams. So Dean, tell me all about this.
Yeah, so we are launching a new Teams-specific contact center that's based on the latest Microsoft framework called Unify. So it'll be tightly integrated with the Microsoft Teams phone system. It is native, and it's feature proofing your investment with Microsoft. So now you'll have an advanced contact center that can easily be added on to your existing Microsoft Teams environment.
And this is in keeping with this larger picture of what you're saying, that, hey, you're not trying to substitute Teams. Go and get Teams, and then get UniVoIP to take it the rest of the way.
Yeah, we're native within Teams. Our voice solutions, of course, with Operator Connect and Direct Routing, is been in production for many years, and anything else that we add is added with this idea that your UCaaS, your collaboration solution is Teams. So when we add a contact center, it isn't a solution that is legacy. It isn't a contact center that perhaps was made for some other technologies, PBXs, and it's, I hate to say this, but shoehorned to work with Teams. Ours is really just, using a certified framework with Microsoft that uses a combination of, ACS and Graph APIs to make the experience seamless, and also make it feature ready for things that I know are being worked on, including, a virtual attendant that will be coming. Included in that will be AI-powered tools that already exist with Copilot. So all of this is coming together. So anytime you add something that's native, you're not having to integrate with, other tools that may exist within Microsoft. You're already in there. When you're native, you're already connected to, for example, Copilot, right? So if your phone conversations are being recorded, you already have access to summarize those phone calls. So we feel like if you're native within Teams, it is easier to scale, and it is definitely the best way to be feature-proofing our solution.
Now, the other news this morning to share with everyone here at Channel Partners Week is you have also now a strategic partnership with Bridgepointe.
Yeah, we are honored to be part of a select group of vendors that can provide our service through Bridgepointe's distribution channel, which is one of the best in terms of providing a deep level of technical knowledge to help enterprises to reach their goals confidently. And so we are honored to be part of that group. And for those of you who are going to be at Channel Partners, please look me up on LinkedIn. I'm jumping ahead of things, and try to reach out, and maybe we can have a coffee or something.
Well, as we close it up, just tell me this, Dean. These announcements, the availability now of a contact center for Teams, and also that strategic partnership. If I'm a channel partner or an MSP, what does this mean to me? Why should I partner with UniVoIP?
Yeah. So first of all, we're the best Microsoft Teams voice provider. Period. I'm being public with it, so please come and challenge me on that. I'd be happy to demonstrate what we do, and we have plenty of references, and we also have a no obligation 30-day trial so that customers can test things in their own environment. But also the average revenue per customer, when you're adding a fully integrated contact center. And we have other solutions. We do have, a call analytics solution that's an add-on that we've had that for over a year. We can provide SIP connection to SIP devices such as paging systems, door entry systems. We also support virtual faxing, and all of this is really delivered through the same management application. So the portfolio of services that we provide is all managed through a single pane of glass with a partner in mind. So partners can go in there and quote to cash, look at customers' tickets, look at their subscriptions, look at their invoices. All of that is available to our partners. Our partners really are, at the end of the day, our customers, and that's the way we look at it. Our go-to-market is leveraging the advisors and the indirect channels, and we've been successful at growing in this direction, and that's our growth strategy. We want to work with the channel partners to move the needle. So yeah, if you have a Teams customer, all of these services will increase average revenue per customer, which is really, at the end of the day, is the most important thing. If you want to grow your outcome.
Well, Dean, I really want to thank you for joining me today. This is really interesting. I hope we get together personally at the show and do maybe a podcast at the podcast station and share some more information about UniVoIP. But for now, where can people learn more about UniVoIP?
Yeah, so the best place, univoip.com, univoip.com. And you can look me up on LinkedIn, send me a friend request. Dean Manzoori is where you can find me there. And I'd be honored to connect with as many of you as possible and answer as many questions as I can. And if we can't get in touch during the show, we can certainly have a virtual meeting, after the channel partners the following weeks.
Dean, thank you very much indeed for joining me. I will see you at Channel Partners. We're running this on Monday morning. Be sure to get in touch with Dean and find out about this great Teams opportunity.
Thank you, Doug. It was my pleasure joining you today, and thank you for having me.